Gemini, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will take you, I think it's the 9th to the 16th, okay? You've got a bit of a seesaw of energy here going on, Gemini, to tell you the truth. I'm looking at the last 4 cards in particular, and I've got a feeling of that feeling that all is lost, and then suddenly this renewal comes in. I think it's particularly going to be on the emotional front for some Geminis, but that won't be the same for everyone. So let's have a look. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Wands. Okay, so the Two of Wands is that card of what's happening next. Okay, this is someone who he's already got the ace, and he's walking down life's journey, and he's hit a point in his life where the road is unclear ahead of him. Yeah, the crowning card is the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is about potential. It's like an ace, but quite often the pages come forward. They come forward offering messages. You've also got the Page of Cups, okay? So this might be an earth sign person bringing messages in, or it might be the potentials around finances and money, because you've got the 8 and the 10 of discs. So you get some really good money cards, and you get some really nice emotional cards. It just is not going to be a straightforward journey. It's that incredible saga of life, basically, Gemini, okay? You've got an interesting additional guidance card, By the Book. It's sort of asking you to be straightforward in your dealings as much as possible. Be straight up, straightforward and authentic. That's what this card tends to mean to me. And it's quite funny because I've turned around and that 7 of discs is there. The 7 of discs isn't far off the similar message of the Two of Wands. A sense of waiting for something. And it doesn't have to be material. It can be relational with some of the cards that you've got. Because you start the week with the powerful Death card paired with the 6 of Wands, the 8 of discs and the 10 of discs. So whatever this Death card means, it's talking about something deeply transformative. And because of the 3 cards next to it, I think it's going to be very, very, very rewarding. So sometimes we need to go through that river of change. So the river of change is something that takes us from one place to another. A lot of people resist that river of change, and that's how we get stuck. We don't evolve, we don't move forward, because we don't want to risk leaving the known for the unknown. Even though on the other side of it, that's where our treasure island is, okay? Because it comes with the 6 of Wands. So this is some huge success. Something's been overcame. There's been a process that maybe you've had to work through, you've had to go through a lot, and you've come out the victor. And this is right next to the 10 of discs, which is abundance, prosperity, paired with the 8 of discs. I can't help just thinking this is about work and money, basically. It's got different relationship meanings, but I'm going to read it as work and money because you've got this page. So the 8 of discs is a picture of someone working hard through the night to create his place in this world, essentially. And it's right with the 10 of discs, which is absolutely lovely, because if you think about it, the 8 is working in order to get the 10. And this is a beautiful flow of energy. Like sometimes we work and all we're doing is getting the 5 of discs, yeah? And sometimes we work and we get absolutely incredible results. This is incredible results. It's a 10, it's a completion of a cycle. So I don't know if it's a completion, for some of you it can be new business, new financial opportunities, but it's very, very exciting. don't be afraid of the river of change, Gemini, because I know there's good change and bad change, okay? But I have never ever met anyone who's not gone through this change process and not came out in a happier place. That's all I'll say. Because towards the end of the week, I might pull you another card. There's definitely a relational theme here. Now, my feeling is you've got the Five of Cups with the Emperor. The Emperor, I have to say, he tends to represent Aries. I am and I will. If he's showing up as a relationship person, he's probably my least favourite character, because relationships need to flow. And this is someone holding themselves back, and that's probably why it's linked with the Five of Cups. There's an emotional block, either within you or within a relationship. Now, some people could take that further and say relationships are just a mirror. And if you're meeting that block in the outside, we need to work with it in the inside, okay? I've got my own way of working. There's not one single thing called the truth that we can all identify with. But quite often when I see this card met, some essential needs are not being met. And it's because the Emperor is like a square, okay? Really, really important card, but the emotions aren't flowing, which means you and a significant other's needs are not being met. It's a really hard one, because to get those emotions to flow, again, it's all about overcoming fear. And fear is why the Emperor shuts down in the first place. Okay, I'm going to pull you a different card, because after that comes the Page of Cups, this heart renewal, news coming your way, particularly emotional. It's with the Knight of Wands. So it might come from a fire sign, but not necessarily. I don't read cards like that, okay? The Knight of Wands is quite a passionate energy. You know, really optimistic, exuberant. And I think this Knight is bringing news to you, which is emotional. I think also the Knight of, yeah. Then you get the Ten of Cups. But then with the Five of Discs. So you can see it, can't you? This fear of the Emperor, this fear of emotional flow, okay? Because fear of love is basically stagnation of the heart energy, okay? These cards are basically the same. Fear, a feeling of insufficiency, of lack. But then you move to this beautiful page with the Ten of Cups and the Knight of Wands. So this forward motion starts to happen, leading to and I don't like cliches, Gemini. I really, really don't like. I'm an air sign like you, but this is the happy ever after card. Can't stand that, because really, in the world, I don't know if there's such a thing, or if this is just continual evolution. But this is a happy conclusion of some sort of chapter, and it's definitely emotional. In this Ten of Cups, the emotions and the feelings have started to flow. Okay, because water and earth combined is what gives us that beautiful flow of energy. Someone is blocking their emotions. I don't know if it's you or another person, or it's both of you, because once someone starts to do something, we start to mirror them. It's like they call it the torture tango, and we both do the same thing to each other. I think by the end of the week, something's moving for you, and I really, really like how it's moving. And there's great financial news at the beginning of the week. I know you're going through something, Gemini. I can see it. I've seen it in your general monthly reading as well. There was a difficult process leading to a really good place. Things are shifting in a really nice way. And I love your reading, Gemini, and I'll see you next week. Loads of love. Bye.